Hi everybody, welcome to Couponing Twins. It's Jamie. Happy Mother's Day. I am just here to share my CVS deals for the week of May 11th. The deals to me are not the greatest this week. I think I'm basically done. I did these deals on both cards. The only deal I only did on one card was the Nivea, and that was because I only had two of those $2 manufacturer coupons. So, not the best week, but last week with clearance items at CVS alone was a really good week. And at the end of the video, I will scan over the clearance items for anybody who doesn't follow us on Facebook or Instagram. We did post a lot of them on there, but people have been posting them all week if you don't follow us on there. But for those who may not have a Facebook or Instagram, I will quickly at the end scan over some of these clearance items. So just to jump into the deals this week, the first one I did, again, I only did it on the one card, was the Nivea. My two stores that I went to today did not have the signs up for the 2.5 ounces. I knew they were going to kick out the $5 extra buck because in the past, it has. So I was pretty confident. So I did get two of them. They were $2.99 each at my store. I had used two of the $2 manufacturer coupons in today's Red Plum. Then I also had $1 off of when I purchased two body lotions. It was a CVS one. So I paid 98 cents and got a $5 extra buck back. So that was a moneymaker for me. Unfortunately, I did only have those two coupons. So if I get the other two, some coworkers give me their coupons at times. Hopefully I do, and I'll do it on the other card. So the freebie this week is the toothbrushes. You can do the deal twice. When they are $3.49, there are dollar coupons. They were in one of the smart sources. I am not sure which week, but if you check the coupon databases, it'll tell you. You'll pay $2.49 and get $2.50 back. And again, you can do it twice, so it's completely free. So I picked up both of my toothbrushes. Then I did the Colgate Total toothpaste. The Optic White is another deal. It's something separate this week. I'm holding out hopefully tomorrow. I didn't have any oral care coupons. I'm hoping they print out tomorrow because I do have some Optic White coupons on my card. So hopefully I can combine and do a deal with that. So I did do the two. You can do this deal twice. I got two toothpastes. They're $3 each. And there are 75-cent coupons. I actually, my store had Blinkies. They had them at actually all the stores I frequented last week and this week. Right in the toothpaste aisle, they're $2 off when you purchase two of them. So I actually just used those Blinkies. I also had dollar ones because if you guys have been following us or may not know, Julie works at a dentist office and she always has oral care coupons for us. But again, I just used the Blinkies for them. So I paid $4 out of pocket and got $2.50 back. So not a bad deal for toothpaste. And that was it as far as the oral care. I did do this speed stick here. There are BOGO coupons in this weekend's newspaper. I didn't use them, obviously, because you can only do this deal once. I could have used it and just have gotten a free deodorant, but then I would have had to pay the $4 to only get $1 back. So I'm just going to hold on to that one in hopes that maybe Target or somebody else, will have a better deal with that coupon. So I actually used a $2 coupon. I believe they're still available on coupons.com, plus they were in an insert too. So I paid $1.99 and got the $1 back, and you can only do the deal once. So it's not a bad deal, 99 cents for, you can either do the deodorant or the body spray. I picked up the deodorant on both cards. I have a couple body sprays. My husband hasn't used them yet, and he always needs deodorant. Well, so I decided to get the deodorant. The last two deals I did were the razor deals. So first I'll talk about the Venus. I actually was not going to do this deal. I had no Venus coupons. My store had a Blinky for any Venus razor, so it was a last minute one for me. Whenever they do this deal, the one count ones, we all know that the blue box ones are the cheapest way to go. My store always seems, even whenever they do this deal, my stores always have tons of these, so I never have a hard time finding them. The Blinkies were for $2 each. This was $7.79 at my store, so I paid $5.79 and I got the $5 back. So it only costs 79 cents. So that was just a last minute thing I threw in. I was not going to do it. Like I said, I had no coupons, but that Blinky was my last minute thing. So the last thing I did was the Schick. I knew yesterday, when I always get my deals together on Saturdays, I knew I was going to do this deal, but I wasn't sure how I was going to go with it until I went to the store today. So last week, and I'm sure you guys have hopefully got them too, excuse me, I got $7 off any Hydro 5 refill razors. It was the CVS coupon. They put it out last week, and then I also had a 5 off when I spent 20 or more razor. So I knew I was going to combine those coupons into this deal, but I wasn't sure how else I was going to go with it because I wasn't sure how much the razors were, what the cheapest one was. We do have manufacturer coupons for Schick razors. I think they're all $2 ones. I think it's the Schick Hydro Silk, and I can't remember the other one that it was too. I went with the Extreme because at my store, if you can see, I actually removed it, but there was a Peely here for $2 off on the Extreme. The other way I was going to go, it was only going to be a cost of $1 more. This was actually a moneymaker for me. The Extreme was $9.29, and then the refill, the cheapest one my store had, was $15.29. So my total for these two were $24.58. That was within the 98th percentile for it to kick out the $10 extra buck. 98% of $25 is $24.50. So as long as you hit that $24.50, it'll print out the $10 extra buck. You got to be in 98%. And so it was $24.58. I used the $7 CVS on the Hydro 5 refills. Then I used a 5 off of 20 razor CVS coupon. I used a $2 Peely. And then I also had a $2 manufacturer coupon for the Hydro 5 refill. So I actually paid $8.58 and got $10 back. So it was a little bit of a moneymaker. The way I did have it planned out, I usually go on CVS.com on Saturdays to try and kind of gauge how much things are going to be. And it's not that far off from what my stores are. The way I had it figured out from last night, it was only going to be like a 42-cent moneymaker. So it was just $1 cheaper, which, you know, was nice. So not bad deals. Not a lot of deals for me at CVS, but not bad for what they did have. The only other things that I'll do are, if you saw our videos last week, or if you follow us or basically anybody who shops at CVS on Instagram, the only thing I'll keep on checking back for is the Neutrogena deal. I have gone to CVS last week every day, not just for this, but for the clearance, which I'll scan over that when I'm done real quick. But the Neutrogena deal, when you purchase 3 of the Neutrogena items, you're getting the free tote plus a $10 extra bucket's kicking out. So the cheapest way to go is the bar soaps. They're $3.29. You purchase 3 of them and the bag. When the cashier totals it, the bag will come off at the end. You'll pay the $9 something for the bar soap and get the $10 back. My stores either had the bar soaps and no bags, or bags and no bar soaps. So, and I didn't also want to take the chance because I know with certain deals at CVS, for instance, if you have to spend, say, like $30 on a certain item, like, you know, if you have to spend $30 to get the $10 extra bucks and you only spend $20, your receipt tracks it so you don't have to spend the $30 in one, you know, visit. I don't know if that works for this Neutrogena. Sometimes I'll go to a store and they'll only have 1 bar soap. I don't think that will work because you have to purchase the 3 in one transaction. So anyway, I'm not having any luck with this deal. I was able to do it once on each card last week. Apparently you can do it. I'm being told some people are saying up to 6 times. I'm not exactly sure how many times. The bottom of my receipt, it doesn't really say how many times you can do it. So I'll just try. I mean, I usually go to CVS if not every day, almost every other day. It's on the way to my office, and I'll just go get my coupons and look for clearance items. So I'm just going to have a shaky camera. I just want to walk over real quickly and show you just the clearance items real fast. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, we posted almost all of these clearance items last week. We kind of I actually went to my main store. There were not signs up for all of these, just for some of these at my store. Some of these I actually found from other people on Instagram, posting things, and some things we found just by scanning them themselves or by a happy accident. So the dog bed, actually this was for me a happy accident. I was scanning some Easter clearance. This was right in this section, so I had thought to my husband, I wonder if this is on clearance, and sure enough I scanned it and they're $1.99. These glow boards, somebody on Instagram, and I'm sorry to not give credit where credit's due for this one, I can't remember her name who posted it, but they posted this early last week. They're normally $24.99 and they're ringing up at $2.49. My store has tons of these and there's no signs. People don't even know these are on clearance unless you're a couponer and follow people who shop at CVS on Facebook or Instagram, and somebody else posted this because there were no signs up at my store. These bins were ringing up at 15 cents. All of the tumblers and coffee mugs and water bottles are all, and they're all the ones in the blue boxes. They're 59 cents. This one, again, somebody did post this on Instagram. These were in my crayon aisle. They're ringing up at 49 cents. This is just one that I had scanned. My niece wanted something else that we scanned. We were shopping last weekend and it was on clearance, and this was another thing we just scanned, and I think it was like 25 cents or something like that. The ramen noodle, one of my husband's co-worker sons is actually going to Harvard, so we're kind of giving him a little box of stuff, and there was a sign for these. They're 49 cents, and I just thought it was funny, college student ramen noodles, so we just picked up one for him. These juice boxes, there were no signs up at my stores for these. They were in the clearance aisle where the Easter stuff was, but no sign up. I scanned it. They're 35 cents, and I did see people post. Actually, I saw somebody post this one. It's like a snack one. I saw somebody post this for 35 cents. This was right next to these, so I kind of just put two and two together and figured these must be on clearance too, and sure enough they were. And then so a lot of the phone stuff, the chargers, watches, they were both 59 cents. Back scratchers, I just got them as a joke for my dad for 35 cents. These are speakers. I think they were these were 99 cents. And then the only other things, I had found these last Sunday. This was another happy accident. We were going out to dinner with my parents and my niece. We were babysitting. My sister had a wedding to go to, so we were taking my niece out to dinner, and I wanted to take her to CVS to get her a little something to do at dinner. I got her a little coloring book and we were checking out. I just thought, I must be one of the only people in the world who don't know what loom bracelets are. I just learned about these last week. My niece is only 4 years old, so she's a little young for this, but we were checking out and they were just sitting at the cash register, and I thought it would be fun for us to play with at dinner. So I had asked the cashier how much it was, and she said $1.99. I thought, oh, perfect, I'll take one of them. And when she scanned it, it came up at 19 cents. And she thought something was wrong, and then we quickly realized they were on clearance for 19 cents. I actually didn't get any more right then and there. My sister told me later on, she's like, oh, you know how popular they are, blah, 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 all the girls do them. I had no idea. So every day I went to CVS, I had picked up a couple, as you can see. Just a couple, not a lot, I promise. I'm just kidding. But they were 19 cents. My stores have tons and tons and tons of these. I am not buying anymore. I have well over close to 200 of these. And then the kits are on clearance for 99 cents. And these are on end caps. My store, like I said, they're on end caps, and actually they're in these bins. These bins at the register, if you can see what the bins look like, they're either end caps or at the registers. That's where they were at my stores. And when I say tons and tons of them, I have purchased at one store alone 50 of them, and one of the managers I know asked me if I wanted any more, and she came out with the crate of them. I was done. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these. Maybe my niece will give them out for her party favors for her birthday, but your stores hopefully should have them. If they don't, or if there's no signs up, scan them, because they're 19 cents. These are 19 cents, the ones that just say the as seen on YouTube, and this colorful thing here. These, the ones that had the DIY, were ringing up at 29. Sorry guys, my camera cut off. That was really everything I showed you, all the clearance, all the deals for the week. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to leave them below. If you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, that's where we do post all of our deals that we're going to do and clearance we may find and all that throughout the week. And if not, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.